What's going on, guys? Time for another episode of The Real Man Show. So after making our own bottle breachers with Eli Crane, former SEAL sniper and the CEO of Bottle Breacher, we decided to come out here and do a little pew-pew and get some professional training. We met this guy along the way. He was standing on the side of the road doing the hitchhiker thing and had a whole bunch of fine guns and optics. So Ace is going to be doing a little pew-pew with us. And you guys ready to get this party started?
Let's do it.
Life and death isn't something to be taken lightly ever. At the same time, it's something that most of us that get into this type of work understand that, hey, this is something that's a reality and there's a greater good involved. Evil is something that it will always be there. And most of the time, a penitentiary, a jail sentence won't get rid of that evil. Sometimes it has to be ended forever. And that's something that doesn't bother me. The bottle openers that we sell are made out of 50 caliber rounds. Basically, they're just tools that we use to stick up for people that can't stick up for themselves. I want my kids to understand that evil triumphs when good men and women do nothing. And I don't want them to be afraid. I want them to be courageous when the time is right, when they know that evil is present and they need to do something about it.
All right, so guys, we're gonna give you a quick down and dirty crash course on some sniper instruction. Some verbiage that you're gonna need to know today. MOA, minute of angle, right? It's a big one. Basically, most of these rifles that you buy out of the box these days that are touted as sniper rifles, precision guns, most of them are sub-MOA guns, meaning at 100 yards, if you put that gun in a vise at 100 yards, that rifle's gonna put that round in an inch-by-inch box every single time. It's also gonna make a difference when your spotter gives you corrections, right? One of the biggest things in precision shooting is something called natural point of aim, all right? And so what natural point of aim is, and I'll tell you guys, when I see you get behind your scope and you tell me shooter ready, I'm gonna be like, find your natural point of aim. And basically what that means is I want you to close your eyes, I want you to keep them closed for 5 seconds, then I want you to open your eye and see where your crosshair is now. And the majority of the time until you get the hang of this, your crosshair will not be on center mass of your target. And the reason for that is because you've been actually, unbeknownst to you, you've been using muscle to keep that target on your crosshair on center mass. And so what you'll do at that point is when you realize, okay, it's no longer on center mass, you'll start to slowly make small incremental changes with your body position to get that to where when I tell you to find natural point of aim, you close your eyes, hold it for 5 seconds, keep it closed, and then when you open it, once you finally get your natural point of aim, your crosshair will be there the whole time. You can close your eye, open it, close your eye, open it, and it'll be there the entire time. Now you will see it slightly rise and fall with your breathing, but that's something we'll get to in a second. So natural point of aim is one of the biggest tools you can use to become a better precision shooter, is learn how to utilize your natural point of aim. All right, so body position. These are the things that separate like the great shooters from the crappy shooters, right? You can't have the barrel directly in line with your spine because you're one eye dominant, right? So it's gonna be slightly off to the side. But basically what I wanna see when I go behind you is I wanna see your spine in line with the barrel, and I wanna see you as squared up. So we want as much of your body mass behind that rifle as possible, because for follow-up shots. You never wanna be using muscle when you're shooting if possible, okay? Sight picture is another big thing. A lot of people, you want that scope to be crystal clear. You don't want any scope shadow on the outside. Trigger pull, this is something that's important right here. In between, we like to take a little bit of we call it a pregnant pause in between the inhale and the exhale. So we'll get you guys on these rifles. We'll start We'll start on the chicken. I'll spot for you. Hopefully by the end of the day, I'm pretty confident you guys will be crushing the rams out at 550. In between the inhale and the exhale. Shut the second one. Good job, man. It was great having you out today. I'm really glad I got to finally shoot a 6.5 Creedmoor. I've always wanted to do it, and it was really nice.
And now, last week you said the temperature was a little different. It was a little warmer last week.
It was a little warmer last week, and so we definitely had to raise some of our elevation calls. But you know what? We adjusted quickly, and I'm glad that these guys got to see that how much weather makes an impact and a difference on your dope and your elevation calls.
When as a hunter, I wouldn't have believed that was that big of a difference in a week, and what is it, about a 25-degree temperature change?
It is,
so,
yeah.
I think about maybe going from where I live in Phoenix at like 700 feet up to 8,000 feet in Flagstaff. Boy, you better shoot your rifle when you get up there and make sure everything's still on. That's how guys miss elk at $150.
Did I say that you hit 3 in a row at 550?
You did.
Okay.
I just want to
So
make
that
sure.
wasn't enough for you, though.
No,
Okay,
You wanted more.
I guess so.
no, there are
I
no
feel bad for your wife.
participation trophies here on the Real Man Show.
No snowflakes here.
Brother, thank you so much for coming out, for
was a lot of
bringing
fun,
these
guys.
spectacular optics. Had a lot of fun with that. Eli, man, absolutely killed it. Great experience.
Awesome.
Mike, looks like you're picking up the tab for dinner because, I outshot you.
You did not, actually. We have to get
This is gonna get ugly.
established,
This is
right?
gonna get ugly.
Because I'm not flying home rewind the video.
So, guys,
You
I want
have
to say
kids.
thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Real Man Show. Thank you all so much for hitting the share button on this. God bless you guys and God bless America.
Make sure to comment on how much you hate Kyle.